18.
Good morning.
It's Friday. Thank you, God.
Seemed like it took a while to get here. Huh?
No, I think the week went fast for me.
It's a mixed bag.
Like this year is going by.
Yes.
Like,
now that.
How are we in May already?
About to be
June. Yeah.
June next week, ain't it?
Yeah.
June next Tuesday?
It's really
something like that.
I think
It's half of the
because,
year.
You know, like I said, we missed out last year and we're just trying to piling everything in. Stuff
Yeah,
coming in so
maybe
fast.
that's what it is. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I'm like, can you slow down?
People trying to get back in the groove.
Slow down.
It's flying. It really is.
I need you
It's
to
gonna
slow
be
down.
2022 soon.
Yeah, right.
Real soon.
Like 2020, like we said, 2021 is like, listen,
Right, go to
what we
sleep a
not
couple
gonna do is drag this out. We getting this done today.
It's like YOLO all year.
Not good morning.
Today, not any other day but today, girl. But anyway, what can we do?
Right.
Not a thing.
One
Just
day at a time.
adapt and adjust and do what you can.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Weather and traffic page.
So,
What we got?
what's the weather
Supposed to be
like
pretty
today?
decent today, I
Yeah,
think.
should
Yeah,
be this
like it.
weekend.
that's what I heard.
Yeah, it is currently 74. Humidity is 84. And it'll be 85. So, yeah, the nights are like low 70s and the highs are mid to high 80s.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
It's supposed to rain on Monday.
Yeah, I hope it does.
Monday,
'cause I
Tuesday,
planned-
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's
Well, we
supposed to
need
rain.
it though. We
Wait.
ain't had rain for like.
For real? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we've had
It's gonna be
rain.
that. I bet you it's gonna be that trash rain too. That
Not the trash rain. I ain't never heard rain being trash.
Well, just that.
that rain.
said
That's
that
just
rain But we need
in the
it
house.
though. We
Be in
need
the
yes,
it.
we do need it, but ain't nobody got time to be going nowhere in that type of
No,
rain.
well
I know.
that's
I'm trying not. Yeah.
So-
Said it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Listen, we supposed to have rain
for a week, right?
from the 31st until the 11th.
Dang. Well, it's not
Every-
gonna be a rain out. It's just a chance of rain every day.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
like 40 plus every day.
So we definitely gonna get some rain.
But that's typical for Florida.
I
though.
know,
Like, we
'cause
have the
it's rainy
daily
seasons.
We have daily thunderstorms.
Yeah.
It's about to be hurricane season.
Yep. June 1.
Yeah, they're already brewing.
June
Hurricanes
1.
are already brewing. Even
Yes.
before it gets started, I'm like, listen now, y'all better stay over there.
Heading the other way.
Can y'all believe it's been this year's 4 years since Irma? Seems like that just happened
Yeah,
yesterday.
I know.
Man.
That was
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. Good morning to you.
Good
we
morning,
were
Tiff.
shut down for Irma too, boy. Dang.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
that was a very stressful time.
Yes, it was.
Because I remember I had gone to Memphis for Labor Day. And so I came back from Memphis, I think
like
that
this weekend.
Monday. No, that's to this weekend, Memorial Day.
Memorial
Labor
Day.
Day,
I be
yeah.
messing them two
Them
up.
two up, yeah. So,
Labor
What
in
is it?
September.
September.
Memorial in May.
yeah.
I ain't gonna remember.
So I just remember like going and being like, okay, I wasn't really watching the local news, obviously, because I was in another state. Came back Monday, and by Tuesday, people had already started to evacuate, and I still was
looking
trying to
around
wrap
like,
my head around what was going on. And so by the time I was really able to process what was going on, it was too late. It was already taking about 20 hours to get
Yes.
to Atlanta and
That
all these
was
different places.
crazy.
And so
Man.
then I was like, well, okay, I'll just do what I can. And then when they hit me with I had to evacuate, I was like, what? I didn't even know.
So I just got back.
Where do I go?
I know that there was like like such thing as flood zones. I didn't
Yes.
even realize there were evacuation zones.
Yes.
So I was in
Yes.
evacuation zone A.
Wow,
Oh,
so
you got
you
to
had
go.
to
So I
leave.
had to go.
There wasn't no, I'm going to stick this
Nah,
out
nah,
and
nah.
get a generator.
Nah.
Nah.
I
They
had
knocking
to
on
go.
your door.
All right.
You got your stuff?
Yes. It was like one of those, and I remember like I was looking for Airbnbs, hotels, all these things completely sold out.
Good luck.
So like I'm looking on the map and I'm like, where can I go? What can I do? I was like, I'm not going to make it to my family because if it's taking 18, 20 hours, you know, gas stations are running out of gas. If I get stuck on the freeway by myself, like, it's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
So I remember just feeling so hopeless and helpless. Yeah. And then finally I called one of my friends. Well, I looked on the map and I was like, who do I know that live in a non-evacuation zone?
Yeah.
So I called one of my friends. She lives across from St. Pete High.
Okay.
And as soon as she answered the phone, I just started boohooing. I'm like, can I just come stay with you? Because I don't have nowhere to go. And da-da-da-da. So she was like, sure. So I went and I bought all our little bougie snacks.
What's a bougie snack?
Girl, we had oysters and crackers.
Ooh, child.
Yeah,
She was like, well, if the world ends, I'm going to go out eating good.
Yeah. So we was like smoked oysters, and I just went and bought all the red wine and all my food that I had at the house. I took to hers.
Right.
All this stuff. So one of her other friends came. Her husband was there. When I say we had us a girls' week, because, you know, we were stuck for like a week. And the whole time we were drinking our wine and eating our bougie snacks. And her husband was cooking breakfast for us and then snacks because he just was like stir crazy.
We just needed something to do,
Right. And so we just had the time of our life. And so when the storm actually like was coming, I remember when like it turned and now it's coming straight for us. And then we were like, well, what can you do? We stuck now.
We stuck.
Right.
That's it.
You know, and
out of commission for a good week or so.
Yeah.
We didn't have any powers. We had to go stay with my brother.
Yeah, like I didn't have power at my apartment, so I had to stay with my friend. But it's just uncomfortable when you're staying with somebody for that
that long period of time. Yeah.
And then I
couple days, but when you start talking about week, and so
and then when they kept saying the big storm surge was coming, my apartment was on the first floor. I was like, oh wow, okay, this is gonna be crazy. So I just remember like packing up everything that was important to me and putting it in my car, and then everything that I couldn't get in my car, I put it in the tub or like the washing machine or something like that. And then I was just like, you know, whatever else, insurance will take care of it.
That's
and
it. Your
it
life
was
is
like
more important.
In that moment, I think that's when a lot of things shifted for me because I was like, this is just stuff.
It's stuff. Exactly.
Yeah.
Stuff that you can replace.
Yeah, stuff can be.
Yeah, your life you cannot. It's gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a comfortable time. Just a week from your home and stuff like that. But after, you know, it was over, you know, I hopped on a plane to France.
Okay, well, that's what you do.
Yes.
When you have a near-life death experience, you're like, well, I made it out. Let me get on out of here.
Planned,
but it didn't matter, girl. It was perfect.
It was supposed to end.
It
I'm like,
was perfect. It's like,
I got to get all this together because I got to go,
I got to go. See, I got to go. Yeah. That's so funny.
Everybody was safe. All right.
And that was funny because I had just moved here. So, you know, my friends are like, see, we told you don't move to Florida. Look at you.
Right.
Look at you. Just got there. Now you got to leave, you know. You just down there. Now what you going to do? I was like, we will be fine. Don't you worry. But, yeah, girl, I got the whole, like, side eye. Like, talking about you moving to Florida. Now what? Like, so, still pretty. Still paradise. I don't care. Yeah. Traffic wasn't that bad today. I don't know if people got to their final destination from yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
But what?
Yesterday was crazy.
Oh no. I was like, you and I both. We were like, what the freak is happening?
Maybe people, I don't know.
No, people are out. So when I was watching Good Morning America this morning, they were saying how driving and flying was like 3 times more than the year before last. So like we are breaking numbers since the pandemic, and all because people are just like they're ready to get back to life. They want to go travel. They want to do stuff. So they interviewed this one lady, and she was with her kids, and she's like, oh, we're gonna see family that live in New York, and we haven't seen them for a year. And so, yeah, people are out. It's deep. Gas prices are up, and so is them daggone airline tickets.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Mexico, but when the ticket was $700, I was like, I'm gonna watch Mexico on TV.
Yeah.
Cause that's crazy. How is the flight gonna be more expensive than the
place?
stay?
Yeah, right.
What? It's not like y'all giving me no luxury or nothing. Y'all crazy.
And you gotta wear the mask the whole time, so you're gonna be uncomfortable.
This was Mexico.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think you would have had to plan
last year.
Well, not even last year, because even in January of this year, tickets were cheap.
Yeah.
So you would have had to know, okay, Memorial Weekend, I'm going to Mexico. And get your tickets. Tickets were cheap. Oh my God, they were.
Yeah,
I think my daughter flew here. We got her ticket. So she came in April. She got her ticket like in February, and I don't even think she paid $100 for a round trip ticket from DC. So they just went berserk. Basically, especially with the whole thing with the oil.
Oh.
You remember when we had the pipeline that jacked up prices too.
The supposed pipeline.
Supposed. I think it was all a ploy to make some more money, but what do I know?
Was filling up. You hit me with everything,
man. And I wonder what happened to all them crazy people that
right.
containers and stuff. And they sure enough was on the news saying, "Do not put gas in plastic because of the chemical reaction." I'm like, wonder what happened to them fool people. Because then my thing is, this is my question. So you get a Tupperware container or plastic bag and you fill it with gas. How you getting it in the gas tank? If you didn't have the proper place for the gas to begin with, how do you think you're going to pour the gas into the gas tank in a plastic bag? People are scared. I mean, you're not even being logical. Buy a gas container.
I guess they thought a funnel. I don't know, because they was grabbing everything.
They was crazy.
I
mean, they were showing videos. People were just using anything just to get gas, and I'm thinking, well, how you planning on getting the gas in the tank?
The big drums they had.
Yes, exactly.
It's a lot.
You do realize gas is a chemical. You do realize that.
No, they don't.
Like, it's not meant for you to be transporting it in fragile things.
No, they don't realize that.
I was
bombs and didn't even know it.
I was like, what is happening? Y'all are not even being logical right now. It's like you didn't panic.
I mean, you got to think about who was doing it. And is that group ever really logical?
No, that would be correct.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Half of the times you'd be like, where you from? Because we can't be from the same planet.
I know, right? It's like the aliens just dropped off stupidity and said, y'all can take it. We out. Peace out. We just dropped them. We'll drop them off. I'm telling you.
That is too crazy. But we're going to take a quick music break and we'll be back, you guys. Peace out.
Back.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
with all that we feel. The time is ideal to set it off. I suggest, y'all set it off. I suggest, y'all set it off. Come on, let's set it off. Set it off on the left, y'all set it off on the right, y'all set it off. Come on, let's set it off. 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 Yeah, yeah, it feels like something's about to jump off in here. Set it off. Get to it now, get to it. Yeah, yeah, let's smoke this one out now, let's smoke it out.
listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
We're back.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Grand Rising.
Yes, good morning.
Step up in this piece. Yeah. So,
We made it.
what's going on?
Mama, I made it. Not much. It's Friday. I'm just
It's
happy.
Friday. I mean, the weekend is here, y'all. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had a
That
long
Monday
week.
off. Woo, child.
The holiday here. You know, most of y'all got the, like you say, the
Monday,
days.
y'all gonna really
holiday
be off.
Yes.
No.
Offices
We off.
are
We are
closed.
closed on
Okay.
Monday, yes.
Be your best. You offices are closed.
Are closed.
Don't
No
call,
coaching,
don't
no training.
email.
I'm not doing it.
Don't
Nothing.
do
Nothing.
Nathan. Okay.
Don't
Nothing.
knock on the door. Don't drive in the parking lot. We are not there.
Nope.
Period.
Nope.
No,
You
y'all-
call.
y'all working?
Nobody is answering.
Nobody.
Okay.
No.
Nobody.
Get the voicemail.
Yeah.
Leave a voicemail.
Pert. Not period. Pert. I am so serious. Don't y'all look in the direction, okay?
Well,
Because the answer is no.
No.
no, huh?
No.
Well, y'all know Bill Cosby petition for parole was denied after he refused his therapy.
Because he said, ain't nothing wrong with me. It's all y'all.
Yeah.
He turned it down. He like, man, I'm done. I don't want to do none of that what y'all got going on.
Well, If he don't want to do that, then he get what he get.
He said, cited his refusal to participate in a therapy program for sexually violent predators.
Because he don't think he won.
Yeah, he don't think he a sexually violent predator. Why would I do that? Ain't nothing wrong with me. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's your problem.
Cosby spokesman Andrew Wyatt said, we knew he was going to be rejected. He called me and told me that if he didn't take the course, he would be denied. He has maintained his innocence from the beginning.
Lies.
Yep.
I get it, but lies.
You got to maintain your innocence somehow.
Somehow.
You got to stand on. You got to stand on your ground. Stand on your
ground, baby.
Stand your ground.
That's what
you ain't
doing.
do it,
and you gonna be
say you do
standing
it.
in jail.
You know, if you ain't do it, hey, keep it up. And that's what's
If you didn't do it.
Did y'all know that Beyonce was gonna be in the new X-Men movie as Storm?
Nah,
I won't be watching that.
I don't think so. I think that was a rumor.
You think it was a rumor?
I won't
I
be
just know
watching it.
didn't she dress up as her for
Yeah,
Halloween
shit,
or
but
something?
Halloween.
Listen,
I know
Beyonce is a lot
as
of
an
things,
artist, but yeah,
an
that's
actor she is not.
Yeah, no.
Period.
She's not
Look.
an actor. It's just you can't do everything.
No, sit down.
Listen, it says
Sit down.
Acting, no.
Sit
That's
down.
what it say.
Go sit down.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't shy away from offering huge stars major roles. We've seen names like Samuel Jackson, Gwyneth Paltrow, Scarlett Johansson,
They're all actors.
Tommy Lee Jones.
They're all actors. They're not
appear in
singers.
Marvel comic movies
They're all
throughout the
actors.
shared universe decade-long
Like I say,
existence.
love her to death, but that acting.
No, that is bad.
No.
It's bad.
They say one name that fans bring up when it comes to major stars who have yet to appear in a Marvel comic movie is Beyonce. It says the Grammy
And she
Award-winning
needs to
artist
be.
name has been attached to the Marvel Studios universe for some time now, with rumors claiming that she could be set to appear as Storm in either Black Panther 2
Oh, hell no.
or whenever the X-Men make their presence felt.
Why would they change Storm? Why can't they just use Halle Berry?
No,
Halle
Halle
Berry is
is
no
grown
longer.
past
Yeah,
Storm.
she passed.
Well, I'm just
it.
saying,
Yeah.
that's who I'm used to. They
That's
don't
the
need
only
to
one
change
we
it.
Well,
like.
Alexandra Shipp, she didn't do a horrible job. She did the Storm in the last one. What was that? Apocalypse or something. X-Men Apocalypse. She was all right.
She was okay.
But Storm, like the thing is, Halle Berry isn't even a good Storm. Like when you look at who Storm is, and she was Black Panther's wife.
She didn't do.
She was
the
very
justice.
strong.
Yeah.
She's like this African queen. She's
Yeah.
all these different things. They have never really told Storm's real story.
Black
But you
Panther's
know-
wife.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
That's the
think
thing. They don't tell the good
No, they don't give you the
connected. They all
backstory. They don't give you the
connected. They
backstory.
sure
But
don't.
who I think would be a good Storm, and I don't know her. Oh, wait, what is her name? She played in. She's a new upcoming. She played in that movie where she went on the date with the guy and they shot the cop and then they were on the road.
Yeah. The Slim Queen and Slim.
Queen and Slim. She should be Storm.
Yeah,
she is a beast and she's beautiful.
Turned into the who Lupita was in Black Panther, so that became Storm.
I guess they. No, I don't think
think
they
so.
worked out.
Oh, okay. This
And
is-
I
No,
don't
I
even
don't
know
think
if she
so.
exists in the comics. Like I don't know,
Think they
but I
both
just
got
know
in.
like they're married.
oh wow, I didn't know. I didn't know.
I should go to Islandscape today.
Oh yes, girl, and bring me some food.
They not open till later. Anyway, sorry. That's all I think about is food.
Listen, let me tell you, when you live on the north side and you find
option.
the things that you like, but they're on the south side, and you don't feel like driving. So we found this Jamaican spot that's
Man.
Our
on
side.
our side. I was like, wait, I don't have to drive the Taste of the Islands. Like what?
Yes.
So, yes, and they're cool. The owners are
Very
really cool.
nice
The
people.
food is good, and they right down the street from the office.
There you go.
So it's
And
wonderful.
it's so good.
Yeah, so all the stuff. There's a new crab spot that's the move to the north side. I'm like, yes, A&M Seafood. The bars, I think Mika and Antoine and Mika Bar, I think.
Oh,
So they're on 38th Avenue north. I'm like, what? I don't have to drive to the south side no more. So it is wonderful when I don't have to drive to the south side to get the food that I like. Okay, so keep moving to the north side, y'all.
Bring it,
because I'm tired of driving.
Yeah, man.
Shout out the landscape.
I am tired. I mean, like, it's nothing like being hungry and know that it's going to be a good 35 minutes before you can get your food because you got to drive down there, drive back, get home, da-da-da-da. So to be able to just drive around the corner, what? Yes. Yes, it really is. Because that has been my plight for the last 10 years. That anytime that I want the good food, I got to drive to, like
20 minutes, 25 minutes.
You know, the north side has a lot of great options. A lot of great restaurants, a lot of great white mom and pops. But the black mom and pops are not there. But I think because the north side's rent is cheaper, like real estate wise, so a lot of black businesses are moving north. Keep on coming.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
We love it.
Further away from the water, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of black businesses are moving this way.
There it is. There it is. Well, we got us a little spots, couple spots.
Yes. And the people are so nice.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's cool when you, like, you know, the owner is cool enough to where you can just text them and be like, hey, can you, you know, like.
Whip up this. Whip up
that. Exactly. I was at church one day and I want some food. And the day before they were out. So I remember being at church and I get a phone call. I'm like, child, who is this? And it was the owner saying, hey, do you still, you know, the food is here. I mean, we have XYZ in stock. You know,
do you want to come
want to make your order?
And that's
so
good
like,
customer
service. I'm like, I'm in church,
too.
but let me text you my order. And I'm like,
let me get to you. And I'll be there around
exactly
2:45.
Yes, I was over there texting my order. Y'all want something? Because I'm about to pick this food up. And they were just so, like, you know, accommodating. And I can appreciate that.
Yeah, that's how, you know, that to me, that's how small businesses really should be. Because that's that personal touch, the customer, because you know, the big box stores, they don't know you, they don't care, but
they remember it.
They can remember because they're small and they just like our little, you know, Caribbean Jamaican food. They know our name. He know. I call him. He know my phone number. So when I call, he like, "Hey T, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good. I'm good. I want everything." And he just laughs at me. I swear he laughs at me. I'm like, I just need a part-time job so I can eat.
Lord.
The food be good.
On the food truck?
No. This is a little restaurant.
Well, now she be she manage a food truck too.
I do a barbecue food truck, and he's actually supposed to be whipping us some stuff up for Memorial Weekend. We don't even need all that food now.
We don't.
Yeah, so I might revise it. Yeah,
pool party.
Yeah,
I don't know how to have no what they call them.
What?
Just a salad party.
Who the hell?
A salad
that's boring.
Have a damn salad party.
Even the vegans don't have a salad party.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to. Y'all ever had the? Y'all seen Sam on Facebook with the salad challenge? Yeah, I know y'all know about the salad challenge.
I don't know nothing
y'all
about
need to start doing the salad parties.
We eat salad. We try to eat salad all week.
I'm talking about big
a
bowls.
Party.
A big
and
bowl
just have
of salad.
a salad party.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you have a salad party? We just come to your house, your place.
Eat the most salad.
Are you trying to call us fat?
It ain't gonna be a
he
lot.
is. He is.
I ain't trying to call y'all
on a DL.
I ain't trying to call y'all fat at all. I'm just saying.
It's like
That's
y'all
your metabolism
through the roof.
Right.
Look, I'm just throwing stuff out there. These are ideas, y'all, that y'all can have. You know what I'm saying?
That's like when the
salad and tea.
That's like when the husband buy your wife
want salad and tea.
Listen. That's
put some salmon
that's
on
like
there.
the husband buy the wife a treadmill.
Make it a
for
steak
Christmas.
salad.
No, baby, you not fat. I just thought you liked this Peloton bike
chicken salad.
We're gonna throw some pistachios and cranberries and pecans and almonds on it.
That could be an option, but I don't want that.
It's some mandarin oranges. That's your salad challenge. Did y'all hear about this boy that killed his mom? Tried to kill his mom? Well, no. First degree murder right here in St. Pete.
This is the one in St. Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, this
he
boy
attempted to kill his mom.
Well, he stabbed her a bunch of times.
I'm assuming she's fine.
No,
I know they had taken her to the
stable
hospital.
condition.
Oh, she's in stable. Okay.
Man.
That's bad.
850.
That's really bad.
May 25th.
And you just want to know where's the breakdown?
The lead
what
up,
happened? What happened? What happened?
Ain't no daddy in the house. Ain't no daddy. That's what it was. He's sensitive.
No, I think he was a grown man though.
It don't matter. He was a sensitive son that took it out on his mama. You know what I'm saying?
You said he's a sensitive son.
Sensitive son.
Okay.
And took it out on his mama.
I ain't never heard that.
That's sad.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a sad
that's
situation. You know?
Yeah.
And we, on both sides, because now he done lost his life and his mom is fighting for hers.
So, he killed himself?
No.
No.
He's going to jail.
He's going to jail. He gonna be under the jail.
With attempted first-degree murder after his mother, Pamela Yerby Cole, 53, suffered very serious injuries.
Down.
I saw a Facebook feed. It's so hard for me to read certain things from certain types of people with their response, but it was posted in this group, and the whole story was in there, and people were saying, "Oh, my condolences," so sorry to hear that, blah blah blah. And then you got the one saying, "That's why crime is so much on South Side. South Side just has more of this, and the mayor ain't doing enough, and da 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 da." And it's just those people. Those people are why it's not safe on the South Side. And I'm just like ready to, I wish I could just bust up in that conversation, like,
Right.
those people. And then there was some people saying, you don't even know these people. You don't even know the circumstances. Let's just look at the fact that somebody could have lost their life, and what would have led somebody to even attack their own mother. Like, let's look at the issue. No, that's what's wrong with the South Side. Da, da, da. So, you just get tired of, it's just so exhausting.
It is.
We're just so depleted as animals, and, get rid of them. They're the reason why we can't have property value. Like, ugh. I hate it. I really do.
Two women were arrested in an investigation into a missing Florida teenager in Volusia County, Florida. Sheriffs made arrests. This 13-year-old girl is the subject of a Florida missing child alert that was issued on May 20th. Detectives continue to search for Young, who is still considered missing. Deputies have since arrested two women, 157 and 152, in a connection with the disappearance of the teenager. Each woman has been charged with manslaughter, deprivation of medical care, tampering and destroying evidence. Williams has also been charged with child neglect, while Young has been charged with aggravated child abuse. Both Williams and Young are being held in Volusia County Jail, waiting for their first appearance. Yep. And they said the girl is missing. So if anybody has any information about a missing girl, she's about 4 feet 2 inches tall, 75 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, and
That's a shame.
yeah. And it looked like the girl was the daughter or something of this other girl, Valerie, the lady. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What about this whole raise thing?
The Rays are, talking about they going back to the Ybor City.
Yeah.
Hi.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be.
Well, that's the thing about the redevelopment plan right now. They're talking about.
They need to kick them on out anyway. See ya. Bye. 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 Bye.
Nobody go to the Rays no more.
Yeah, well, the people who go to the Rays game, we all know who those people
I've been
are.
to so many Rays games.
I have too. It's not nothing to be
I'm not
all
a fan
excited
of it.
about.
It's
like
really
it's
not.
just a.
I can't sit there the whole
The Rays
time.
are pretty damn good, you guys.
They're
we
good,
have a very
but
good
it's
team.
boring.
We have a very good team right here in
I'm
Pinellas
happy for 'em.
County in St. Pete, right here up the street. We have a very good team that always seems to, be one of the very cheap teams that always goes far, in the playoffs. So, it's a very good organization. However, we do need to make some changes. And, like you guys were saying, not a lot of people show up to these games like that, right?
Well, so many of them.
Yeah, you got
They
8.
boring.
It's boring. All I really do is
really love the
eat
game.
and
Yeah, you gotta love
play
the
the
game of
games.
baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ain't grow up playing
I
baseball,
know.
then you ain't gonna like it.
It's
I'm there for the hot dogs.
Yes, I said I'm there to eat.
$12 hot dogs. I ain't going to get no hot dog from
I'm
there.
there for the hot dogs. I'm just saying I don't really go, but you know, I'll be there for the hot dog.
I go for the box. When I go, I typically go with a board or a
Yeah, you go with people and you talk
I go
and you
to
drink.
sit in the box
and
we
eat
get
and talk.
Exactly.
You don't even watch the
Make
game.
connections.
The only time you
What
really
inning
watch
we
it
in?
is when only time you watch it is when they actually scored. Everybody jump.
Like,
You're like, oh, hey, we
Go
made
Rays.
it. Anyway, so you know
Right.
Exactly.
Go Rays. Hey.
Do you know how
Walk over
many
here.
times
We
I
going to
have
Birds
done
today.
that?
And that's
Okay.
exactly how I go
I
to the
have
races.
I'm
done
like,
that.
going to Birds.
And that's the beauty of like working in the nonprofit world. You are 9 times out of 10, depending on if you're working in like community relations or something.
you're gonna be
9
going to
times
a
out of
Rays
10,
game.
you're gonna be at the Rays game and
Yes,
you're gonna
you
be
are.
in the box.
Yes, in the box,
Yeah.
getting all the free
Highlight.
food and drinks and
Yep,
chilling.
yep.
Been there, done that.
Yep. It was great.
It was wonderful.
And that's really all I'd be excited about. Oh, we going to race? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the segue into that, black communities around Tampa Bay where it raced, right?
Where what?
Black cities around Tampa Bay area where it raced, like
the race.
like where the Rays are right now. That used to be Laurel Park, right? And it was actually a black community. And a lot of black people live there. If you notice, that's like 84 acres, I think. It's a lot of acreage, some acres over there, where the Rays are at. But should cities pay to save the history?
Yeah, they the one destroyed it.
There's a push on both sides of the bar for local
You
governments
destroyed it, so why wouldn't you pay for it?
It's a push on both sides for local governments to take more proactive role in raising money for Black history projects. Tampa, historic black cemeteries in Tampa were erased more than a half a century ago with the help of the city government. Tampa levied neighborhood improvement fees on Zion and College Hill cemeteries, took the lands when the owners could not pay, canceled those same fees when white developers owned the cemeteries, and then looked the other way when those burial grounds were erased.
They did something like that in Clearwater too.
They did.
Oh, it's all you're gonna find out. So it's gonna be a lot of incidents where that happened.
Yeah.
So a lot of
Sad.
these structures
Under
and
the
things like
ground.
that are
Built it on black
built on
people's
black people.
lives, but
Yep.
that's have been the history of the United States.
Yeah, true.
They have built and destroyed and created on the backs of black people.
It says most of our history has been destroyed, erased by the city, said Yvette Lewis, head of the Hillsborough County NAACP, name of a historic black neighborhood, and it is probably gone, erased in the name of a so-called city improvement. Yep. Now there's a push on both sides of the bay for the local governments to take a more proactive role in raising money for Black history projects. They destroyed our physical history. Lewis said they need to preserve the memories. In Tampa, Lewis would like to see city to help the city to raise a fund for Black History Museum and kick in more money toward a memorial park on the site of the erased Zion Cemetery, where the graves of hundreds of pioneering Black residents were built over. The city has donated $50,000 to the Zion cause, estimated to cost $8 million. Considering what they did to us, they can give a little more, Lewis said. Terry Lipsy Scott echoed that sentiment. She is the executive director of St. Petersburg Carter G. Woodson African American Museum, working to upgrade a new facility at a estimated cost of up to $20 million. The city of St. Petersburg has allotted that $1 million to the new facility. The museum is expected to raise the rest, but the city once built in a baseball stadium before it had a team and helped to save the Coliseum and Mojave Theater. Lipsy said so. Why can't they better fund a Black History Museum? The city funded those wonderful amenities. Terry Lipsy Scott said, "Where are we housing the stories of African Americans who for so long suffered the brute in our community?" So We're just talking about the history in these communities and how a majority of it has been stripped away, wiped away, and
Messed up how they do it.
erased.
Think nothing about it. It's
Yeah.
gone.
That's jacked up.
But I think it also comes to sometimes us as a community learning to value our history too, because, like I think back to like especially like old Southern towns. You know how people are so quick to sell, a house or something or store or whatever that could have been made into a historical landmark, or how grandmother dies and the kids and grandkids don't see the value of keeping up, the property or the business or whatever. So, I feel like we also as a community have to do better of valuing us and what we bring to the table and our talents and treasures as well. Like, the people as talented individuals and treasures to the community, but also, the landmarks and the work that we put out there. We have to do better at valuing that.
Yeah, I agree. I also would like to just say that, even when you're selling the properties and stuff like that, you can sell to whoever you want to. But if you're in our community, why don't you sell to somebody that look like you?
Right.
That's, it's cool to sell your property if you want the money, but sell to somebody that look like you. Bounce the dollar with somebody that look like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
People don't be thinking about that though. They just think about the bottom line.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a lot of opportunities out there for people, right? And selling the house is sometimes the best option. Sometimes it's not. However, if you're in a position to do that, try to sell to somebody that's black, or buy from somebody that's black,
Keep it in the family.
Keep it in the family.
Hey, that's one of our clients. That's his tagline. Cortez
Keep it in the
Thompson.
family. Yes,
Keep
it
it in the
is.
family.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah,
Good morning, Erica.
And-
Everybody's coming on. Hey, y'all.
They come
Hey,
on
y'all.
right at break time.
I
Yeah,
know.
and we
Right
about to
on that
break because
break.
I got a story to tell.
And we'll be back after these
y'all.
breaks for this story, y'all. Stay tuned.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams. You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
We're back.
Hey, and we back.
Listen, I told the
I got
story
the
in the
story.
break, and apparently it's an old story. So y'all might have already heard it. You have already may have heard this
Yes,
story.
last year.
Oh, man.
So it's been a minute. So anyway, so what I wanted to tell you guys. See, you know, this is part of the singles life.
Girl, no.
These
Not
Negroes
just
with
the
the
singles
playing
life.
games. But anyway, so this guy's in this relationship with his girl, but you know she was trying to stick with him because he never, you know, he's working all the time, and she's thinking that he's the one, and so she's gonna make it work. Lady, stop that. Anyway,
excuse.
back to the story. And so, you know, they've been together for a couple years. She's thinking that he's going to eventually ask her to get married, this, that, and the third. So they're together, they're chilling, and I'm assuming they're at her place. And he tells her his mother is ill and she lives in another state, and he needs to go, you know, see about his mama. And so, you know, they prepare. He gets his suitcase ready. He ready to go. So he leaves, goes on his way to the airport, and she had just started doing a little side gig Ubering. And so she's like, hey, well, he's gone for a few days. I might as well make some money. So she hops in her car, takes her first fare, and her fare is to be picked up at the airport. So she goes to the airport, picks the girl up. They're in the car chit chat and talk about, you know, she's here visiting her boyfriend and she's so excited. And, you know, they're back and forth, and she's like, while she's driving, she's like, oh, I miss my man, whatever. So there she looks at the address. Now, see, this is where the story gets a little loopy for me, because I'm like, if I'm going to see an address that look like my man's address, I'm already be suspect.
But you gotta remember,
But-
though, it's an apartment complex.
It was a big complex, and that doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean she was going.
You're right.
But anyway, so she get
Until-
there. She's having difficulties figuring out what building she's supposed to go to. And she calls the guy on the phone. Hey, I'm here. I'm in the Uber, but can't find the building. He's walking him through. So she pulls up to the building, and she sees her boyfriend's car. And she's like, okay, she didn't want to panic. She's like, you know, I don't want to snap. I'm going to just make sure. Let me just make sure that this is what's happening. And eventually the guy comes out. The girl gets out the car. He sees the girlfriend in the driver's seat, and he starts taking off running because now he know he busted. And so she gets out the car and takes off running, chasing him. And she beating the mess out of him, which is what I would have done. Beating
Did the same
that
thing?
ASS. And
You
then
did the same thing?
I would have did the same thing.
That's not like.
Hey, ain't
not
about being a
ladylike.
lady at this point. It's about I'm gonna get in that and wear you out. So anyway, she's fighting, she's hitting him, she's whatever, and then the girlfriend, who we don't know if it's the mistress or the girlfriend or that she was the side chick, or we don't know. She starts getting in it and fighting the girl. All right, so my question is, was this chick that came on this plane to see her man and then realized that the Uber driver is the girlfriend and beating up him, was she right to be involved in that? Should she have not been trying to fight the girl?
No, she shouldn't have been trying to fight the girl.
That's her man too, though.
But I would, first of all, no, I don't think
in her-
she should have.
The
shouldn't
Uber
have got
driver
in
just
there.
said, "Listen, the Uber driver is unprofessional. She was supposed to be professional and
Oh,
just
really?
let this lady get out of the car
and go in her man's house.
Going to her man's
And
house.
then what else was
and
she
stay
supposed
in
to
the
do?
car.
And do what?
And then what she could have did was allow the lady to get out, get her stuff, seen the boyfriend come out, right?
I'm waiting for what she's supposed to do.
Then she could have got out the car or called him right then, right? Like, what you doing? I thought you was supposed to be going to your mama or whatever. And then let the window down and say, I'm looking right at you. Why are you? And then just went on about her business and just left
Went
the man.
about her business.
Yeah, left the man alone. Just realized right then and there that he
wasn't
wasn't the
worth
one.
2 nickels.
He wasn't worth it. And then went on by her way. But But then you want to see. That's what I'm saying. It's just too much. It's just too much.
So you don't think? So you
No,
don't
'cause,
think
listen.
that she was so devastated, and all of the time that she has been, because you have to understand, this is how a woman's mind is.
She kind of snapped.
She's been compromising and being, understanding of him not being there, and now it's all the realization is coming up that the times that he couldn't be there, he was probably with her. And you thinking this relationship is going in a direction of marriage, and here he been lying, and then the lie that your mama.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
this is what goes on in a woman's head.
Oh, well,
this is what goes on in a woman's head.
We can't help what goes on in y'all head. We can't help y'all imagination.
This is when
y'all get real creative.
When you guys get upset and going to fight another dude, when you see red, okay, that's what happens.
Yes, you
get up.
It's a click.
You guys,
it is a click, and you can't stop it.
I'm saying,
Let me tell y'all, first of all, though, y'all dudes be selling hopes and dreams. Okay,
y'all do.
I'm gonna tell you whether the guy, and from my personal experience, whether the guy is we're in a relationship or we just talking. Do you know how many dudes? Like a dude I was talking to last year, we were not together, and this man sat and came up with our kids' names. Because and all of this stuff,
like,
so y'all be selling hope
because they want to keep having the sex with
like
you.
That,
well, no, we were having sex.
They will say
everybody has,
but he wanted to have sex, which is why he was saying all that.
See, look. See how she did it. See how she did it. See how she did it. Look,
yes, he was. No, not in this case. No, I can 100% say no.
Because the man gay. See that?
No.
See that?
Why would he be naming kids?
No, because. What happens is, I feel like just like women, men get caught up and then they see future possibilities, and it's like the like, oh, I like being around this person I could possibly see, and they just be talking how they're feeling in the moment versus actually sitting and processing.
What's wrong with that?
So it's like, first of all, you have to take it with a grain of salt and just be like, okay, whatever. I see it when I believe it. Like, you can't even play into it.
You too old for that.
It'd be foolish.
You too old for that to be tricked into this again.
But what I'm saying is, why even go down that road? Like, if
only
we're
because,
grown,
like you just said, because you in the moment.
If we're in the place that we could just be honest, like, hey, I just want sex from you. I just want this from you. I just want to do.
They don't want that. Right? They don't want that because
what you mean they don't want that? They do it all the time. They want
sex, but the thing is, if it's that obvious, like if you say, I just want to have sex with you.
It ain't happening.
They know, right?
It ain't happening.
No, but they know that
it ain't happening. You got to serenade her for a little bit.
Exactly.
You got to
sell the drink.
You can't just.
Every case, there's some people. There's some people
you ain't
out
just going
here.
up to nobody and to be like, let me. Hey, I'm just trying to,
There's some people out here,
and they just gonna be doing it. No, that ain't how that works.
Now that don't mean somebody won't catch feelings, but there be people out here trying to do it. Men nowadays getting their feelings hurt by women.
Yeah, men been getting their feelings hurt by women. They just don't show it.
Trying to be the player, and there's women now that's just like,
no.
I just want you for some booty, keep it moving. Don't take me out on dates. Don't do none of that. Like, the roles are switching. But my whole thing is be honest. You don't have to sell and hope and dream because there's always somebody out there who want what you want. So be with them.
I'm telling you,
it's always people want what they can't have.
Everybody think that's somebody trash. Everybody think that. Everybody thinks somebody trash, but then it's always somebody gonna look at you like a treasure. You better find the person that got that eye on you like a treasure. That's the thing.
I don't know. All I know is I would have reacted the same way, and I would have been pissed if that chick tried to fight me. I'd have been pissed.
Well, I think it made her look dumb because you out here fighting over a dude who out here got you looking stupid. That was dumb in itself, but hey, that's what you want to do.
I guess this is, emotions are a mug, okay, and people want to win, and they want to win, and when you see that this girl and this man is getting the best of you right now, you really gonna be trying to turn up, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Just think if that was a guy Uber driver. And a female. You know what I'm saying? And the dude was in the car talking about he finna go see his lady.
And
then the dude pull up in his chick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
See red.
He might see red. He better not have no Jordans in there.
Oh my God! Seriously.
You better not have no Jordans in that damn apartment.
He said you better not have no Jordans. They gonna
If
burn
that man got Jordans in that apartment and you invited this other man down here talking about you finna go see your daddy, and you inviting your other boyfriend in from California, and he bringing in that gas, and you talking about you going to see your daddy, and I'm dropping him off. Oh yeah, I'm going up to get my Jordans.
That's the
I
priority.
need my Jordans now.
That's the priority.
I don't want to hear about
get
your
my
boyfriend or none of that. Okay, cool. He can be your boyfriend. I just need my Jordans out your apartment. You crazy. Let me get my Jordans, okay? Oh yeah.
Not the Jordans.
Let me get my Jordans, and I want my
You
my
got
6-pack of beer in the refrigerator.
Serious issues.
Get my 6-pack of beer and my Jordans, and I'm out of here.
Serious issues. Cause
Listen,
that's what you focused on.
Look, if I'm in a position and I'm the Uber driver, right, and this guy is coming to see my so-called lady, right, I already know what my lady capable of, and then now you talking about you coming to see her, and then I already know.
So you ain't fighting. You just gonna go get your stuff.
I'm going to get my stuff, man.
That's it.
I'm going to get my stuff.
That's just the focus.
And what's gonna happen is, that's really gonna hurt them more than me having to fight.
It ain't gonna hurt them. They gonna be like, all right, he good. Okay.
Well, they got the other person now.
Yep. See, now why she couldn't think like that?
Because when you are emotional, you ain't thinking straight. That's just the way it is. You're not thinking straight.
Well, she's probably thinking about it afterwards. Like,
when
it's just a reaction.
It's a reaction.
And that's the thing. People don't realize. Okay, well, this is a good thing.
Should have done.
Why do people look at revelations as bad things? It's a good thing. This is a good thing. If he put it there for you to see, it's a good thing. Yeah. Now you don't have to worry about this any longer. You don't have to stress or concern or be worried about if he doing this, if she doing that.
The person
it's
has
a good
feelings
thing
for that person. You know what I mean? So that's hard.
Yeah, I mean, hindsight. Yeah,
you got feelings for your
say
exes still probably. People still probably got feelings for their exes. So what?
Yeah, you still have feelings for them, and you realize they ain't worth 2 nickels, and you move on.
You gotta move on. You know,
like the shock of it all because you weren't thinking about that. You know,
but that's what I'm saying. When they catch you off guard, who do you get mad at? Is you mad at God for showing you the revelation you asked for?
But you may not ask for that revelation.
But that's even better. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's better if you ain't asked for it. But what we're trying to say,
that's what I'm saying. That's what a blessing is to me. I think if I don't ask for it and it just drop in my lap, ooh Lord.
Okay.
Thank you, Lord.
Anybody want to call in or respond? Let me see if I hear any response.
You got any comments?
I was like, by the time he got back, divorce papers waiting on, but they weren't even.
They weren't married. They weren't married.
And that's what I'm saying. Is that a thing now, y'all? Because we was talking about this too now. See how because look at this now. This lady not married to this guy. And she is fighting over him, and we talked about.
But that's the thing. She's not fighting over him. She's fighting him for the lies and the things and expectations that she thought they had. Okay, and then she bringing the mistress to him.
Okay, so look, let me ask you this: can she control what he said in his mouth?
She can't control it, but it don't matter. It doesn't matter when you believe somebody and you love somebody and you believe them, and then
the fact that he set all this up behind your back, like he made up this.
And you lied about your mama being sick. Come on.
Hey, I got but listen.
He went so far as him going to the airport. Yes. He act like he.
Well, he act like he was going to the airport.
That's the part. I had that happen. He wasn't cheating, but at the end of the day, like I remember, he was like, "I'm going to Ohio. I'm going to see my dad." And then I was like, "Okay, cool." So then I'm talking to him that night, and he's like, "Oh yeah, my dad picked me up." and he had.
Then you gonna stay with the lie?
It was something from some sub place. Yeah, man, it was so good and da 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 da. Right?
Oh my
so
gosh.
we're still talking, and he's like, "Oh yeah."
You looking right at him.
No, I wasn't. I thought he was really there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to go. I'm gonna go play video games with my dad." Da da da. So then he called me the next morning, and then he's like, "I was like, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm dropping my little cousin off at school."
Oh, you just living the
this
life.
whole thing, right? And so at the time, I was riding the bus. So he had asked me something, and I was like, I don't know, I'm about to leave or whatever. So I get on the bus, I go, and then I stopped at the Goodwill. Who pull up but him? And so he was like, oh, I wanted to take you to breakfast and blah, 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 blah. And I'm in the car, and I'm pissed. He was like, why you look like that? I was like, because you lied. Why did you lie? Well, I knew because I hadn't packed, and I knew you was going to be upset that I didn't come over before I left. So
still
I just said
with the lie.
I just left the head.
Whole
So
situation.
I was so pissed at him because I was like, I don't give a damn about no surprise for breakfast or nothing. What I hate is the fact that you told such a convincing lie, and it just had layers and layers and layers and layers.
With the lie.
To me, and I was like, that's the part that you're not getting. It's the fact that you told a whole elaborate lie because you didn't want me to be upset with you about not packing.
Hold up. Swole up.
Let me
What?
tell you.
See how sensitive that man was? Do you see how empathetic and sensitive that man was to Paige's? I mean, was sympathetic.
I'm about to throw this.
To Paige's feelings when he lied to her. He lied because he knew that she was gonna be upset that he didn't come over there. Didn't you see how sensitive this man was to your feelings?
No.
And then he comes the next day to try to take you to breakfast, surprise you because he knew he was wrong. See, that's how men apologize. Men don't apologize with, you know what, baby, I was wrong. I was so wrong, baby. God, dog, I was wrong, baby. Please forgive me. No, we're gonna come and take your ass to breakfast.
So dramatic.
No, that's what women do, though. That's what women do. That's how women are to us. But this is what I'm saying. This is how women are to us. So this is what we do. We don't do all that. We'll say, you know what, man? Damn, I was wrong. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and bite the bullet. I'm gonna go spend some damn money. Cause at the end of the day, I'm gonna need to spend some money.
No,
so
but
it's
the
just
insensitive part
that's
is
all it is.
to feel that I had no reason to be upset.
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
Well, you should be happy that I'm taking you to breakfast. No, what I'm upset about
It's the
is
lie.
the fact that you could tell such a convincing lie.
Yeah, man, I can't trust
and
you.
commit to that. Like, it was
My
so
Lord.
believable.
It was
Because
easy to
it's
do.
like, if
How
you're
the hell
gonna
am I
lie at
gonna
something
trust
this
you?
dumb,
Oh my
What
God,
else happened?
unnecessary,
else would
unnecessary
you
lie.
lie about
What
and
else?
do it convincingly?
Exactly.
Why did you have to do
So
all
that
that?
to me is when the trust went all the way out the window.
Yeah, it's no
Oh, I
trust.
can understand it.
Yeah.
There is no trust.
However,
because you just was determined to live in
But
this
what I
lie.
was gonna
But
say
once
earlier,
again, to me, someone that lies like that is like basically you're gonna do what you want to do
Right.
by any
And
means
be
necessary.
So you're gonna
That is
make
not
the lie.
someone I want to be with
Right.
because that means you don't give a damn about my feelings, what my thoughts, all you care about is what
is
you want.
you. Is
right.
yourself. Right.
So this is what goes back. What I was saying back, what we was talking about how relationships and being committed is like a marriage. Look at what happens when people are in relationships and committed. They go act a fool and they ain't even married to these people. You see what happens? So that's what I'm saying. It is like your behind is married to these people, regardless if you have a ring on it or not. Right? Ain't that right, Tonya?
Boy.
I'm about to throw something at you.
Yeah, because it's look. A lot of these people don't be married when they commit these crimes against each other. When they fighting and doing all this screaming and hollering and all this stuff, they ain't married and they don't have to give up. They ain't paying. And the thing is, married people have to pay for divorces. These people
All
only
you
have
gotta
to
do is walk away.
walk
Lock
away
in
from
the
this.
lead. Walk in
You see
the
what I'm
lead.
saying?
So there's no skin in the game if it don't work out.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. People don't realize this. Everybody puts skin in the game when you in a relationship.
Yeah.
You done did something in that
Right.
relationship, right? So why do you feel like yours is more important? That you got so much skin in the game you can't walk away? You got so much skin in the game you want to stay just to make the other person miserable?
Some people
That's
just lie
crazy.
to themselves.
That is crazy. Don't do that, people.
Some people just
purely
lie
if
to
you
themselves.
if you in a partnership or relationship and it's not working, get your behind up and walk away.
That's right. Don't waste no time in that.
If it's not working for you,
Don't waste no time.
But it's hard not to waste time because you want to try.
Yeah, I like this. I think you can try, but I think we talk about this a lot. There's a characteristic of a person, and then there's behavior.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're in a relationship with someone where the issues that's going on in your relationship is character, they ain't changing.
Right.
So just move on.
Right.
If it's behavior, then that's something you can learn and unlearn. You can work on
Habits.
So we have to So we have to understand what category that is when you're in a relationship.
Right.
What is it that he or she is doing? Is that a character situation or is that just behavior? Because you can't change people. They gotta want to change for themselves, and they have to be more motivated for the outcomes of that change.
Well, we got to think about that when in all situations, in every situation, and in every aspect. You see a man cheating or a woman cheating, can you change them right then and there?
No.
Okay, with your attitude,
No.
with your reaction, can you change them right then and there? Is you stopping anything? No. So reflect on what we're talking about today, people, because again, ain't nothing you can do about it.
That's the thing. Like in the past,
Nothing you can do.
me finding out someone was cheating, it would cause me to cut up and act a fool. Ship I find myself in, if she and the dude were together for 5 years, and she was the one to surprise him. She walked into the apartment, bought his favorite video games and his favorite food, sat it on the counter, walked into the bedroom. He was passed out naked with another woman. She took the key off. She didn't say a word. She took his key off her chain. She sat it down. She locked the door. She left. She blocked him. She deleted him, and she moved to another city and changed her number.
No, it's not. It's like
no closure.
Ain't no closure, bro. I mean, whatever. It's like, hey, you in the room with another lady.
That's what you wanted.
That's what you wanted. And then that's that. Because again, what are you gonna do besides get your behind jammed up? Get a case against your behind.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you got to keep reliving it. So that's the other thing.
And then you gonna just put yourself through more trauma.
Yeah.
But just some people need to learn how to just bite the damn bullet.
Yep.
You know how to bite the damn bullet.
It's pride.
And that's what I'm saying. People act like they don't have an ego and they don't have no pride. Let somebody cheat on them or something. It's gonna come out. You're gonna feel some kind of way. And the thing is this, we're human.
Yes,
and you're
that's
supposed
what I'm
to
saying.
feel some kind of way.
Right.
And if you with somebody and they don't make you feel some kind of way, then you definitely ain't with the right person.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But at the same time, having control over your own emotions is real powerful, y'all.
Yep.
I don't give a damn what nobody do to you or what nobody say to you or whatever. Having control over your own emotions is very powerful. And what that does is that will hurt somebody more than, whatever.
Yeah.
Because you have more control over yourself and they expect
the way.
That's right. And you're not reacting the way that they want you or expect you to react. That is powerful.
They done got scared because you too quiet. What is going on?
That is some powerful stuff, y'all.
That's how my whole thing
the
is.
Energy.
Like, as long as I'm fighting, like not physically fighting, but like texting, calling, blah, 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 that means I care. When I just go dark, that means I'm done.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
I mean, dark and light, and it don't matter.
That's better leave. You don't care about no eviction. You just got to get out of there.
Just got to get out of there. Oh, my son, my kids.
Whatever it is, it's better on the other side.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
When you're done,
you get past the pain, it's better on the other side.
It is.
You just got to get past
But
the
that's
pain.
what I'm saying. People are afraid to struggle. People are afraid of starting over. People
are
are afraid of doing things like that.
Yeah.
And, again, it's about the choices that we've put ourselves in and made prior to these situations. Can't keep making the same ones. Gotta say
that
something.
Part.
Gotta say
That
something
part.
has to change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just hard for a person, and this goes on both sides of the spectrum. It's hard for independent people to take constructive criticism sometimes. It's hard for independent people to actually, take advice sometimes. And, somebody's always going to think, well, I thought of that, or, but sometimes we got to just sit back and just suck some stuff in and relearn and unlearn and relearn. Unlearn and relearn.
I think what most people should do when you're in and out of relationships and so forth, I do think you need a time for reflection. And I think a lot of times we carry these baggages from one relationship to another, and that's why we have these fears of, he didn't call today. Well, he's probably cheating because you got cheated on at some point. So I think that the number one reason why, people are always in this cycle of bad relationships is because they don't take the minute and say, what was my input in this? What's my responsibility in this? Why do I keep finding myself in these type of relationships? And do some self-reflection. And it's nothing wrong, and I say this all the time, there's nothing wrong with being single. It is nothing wrong with being single because it gives you an opportunity to love yourself. And then when you are in a relationship, what you are deserving to have when it comes to love.
To you regardless. It don't matter. I mean, how many times have you seen a homeless man on the street trying to hit on you, right? If you're beautiful, you're beautiful. So at the end of the day, I think it's more so it's what you accept.
That's
because
true.
You can't control who's attracted to you. So I think, to me, where they say, like, you are who you attract, I don't agree with that because people are going to be attracted to you for so many different reasons.
That's surface attract, though. I'm talking about deeper than that.
But still, what I'm saying is people are going to be attracted to you for so many different reasons because you're beautiful, because you're successful, before you're this. They're going to want to be in your life in some way. But when you get to a certain level of healing, you know what to accept and what not to accept. If you are in a negative place, you're going to accept negativity. If you are in a positive place, even if the person presenting themselves seems like they're in a better place, when you see that sign of negativity, you're out. When you see those red flags, you're out. So I really think it's about you growing. We give too much